Good morning. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne with your morning check. Here's what you need to know to get started on this Friday, July 26th. Well, the search continues this morning for two Port Alberni teens in northern Manitoba, wanted in connection with 3 murders in northern BC last week. RCMP say 2 confirmed sightings of Briar Schmigelski and Cam McLeod, and no reports of stolen vehicles in the community of Gillam lead them to believe they are still in the area. Police from across Western Canada and Ontario are involved in the manhunt for the 18-year-old and 19-year-olds in a large section of dense, swampy forest. Now, the teens are charged with second-degree murder in the death of 64-year-old Leonard Dick near Dease Lake last Friday and are suspected in the fatal shootings of a young tourist couple in northern BC earlier last week. There have been no confirmed sightings of the pair since Monday.
So I know I've heard from a lot of people in our community who are worried about their children and really just wanting to make sure that they get the support that they need to be able to deal with this.
Well, the mayor of Port Alberni says people in that city of 18,000 are trying to make sense of all that has unfolded this week. Cherry Minions is urging those in the area struggling to cope to seek help, particularly teens. Minions says mental health services are available in Port Alberni. Well, with less than 3 months to go until the federal election, a new poll conducted for the Canadian Press seems to show the cloud of the SNC-Lavalin controversy is lifting for the Liberals. The poll found 36% support among decided voters for the Conservatives, but 33% for Justin Trudeau and the Liberals, with the Greens at 12% and the NDP at 11%. Well, the city of Victoria is reviewing safety measures on the Johnson Street Bridge following an incident last week. An intoxicated man wound up clinging to the structure after ignoring safety warnings and was caught on the bridge as it lifted to allow for a passing barge. He wasn't hurt. No word yet on what, if any, changes could be made. Well, the province is proposing moves to reduce plastic waste in BC. It comes just weeks after a court decision quashed a City of Victoria ban on single-use plastic bags. People are being asked to comment in an online survey. The actions could include bans on single-use packaging and expanding plastic bottle and beverage container returns. Well, protesters have crowded into one of the world's busiest airports today, greeting international visitors to Hong Kong with anti-government chants in an effort to raise awareness of their pro-democracy movement. More than 1,000 demonstrators dressed in black filled the arrivals hall at Hong Kong International Airport today. A significant change to the skyline near Campbell River. Explosives went off yesterday morning at the John Park Dam site, dropping a 90-meter tall surge tower to the ground. The explosives were attached to some of the base girders at the center of the tower, so it fell directionally as planned. Well, in sports, the Harbour Cats fell 7-6 to the Raptors in Ridgefield, Washington last night. The two teams meet again this evening. And in lacrosse, the Victoria Shamrocks fell behind early in New Westminster last night and couldn't close the gap, losing 13-7 to the Salmon Bellies. The playoff-bound Shamrocks close out the season on Saturday in Coquitlam and still have a chance to clinch first place. And remember those ultra-rare Nikes designed for the 1972 Olympic trials that fetched a record sum earlier this week? It turns out it was a Canadian who coughed up some $550,000 to buy them. Miles Nadal is the founder of Peerage Capital in Toronto. Only 12 pairs of these sneakers were made. These are the only ones known never to have been worn. Sunshine on the South Island today, a mix of sun and cloud on the Mid-Island, a 40% chance of showers further north, and rain or drizzle on the west coast. And there are your Friday highs. Well, you know we always love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. That's been your Morning Check. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne.